question is, why don't Jews believe in Jesus?
Why don't Jews believe in Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're in a false Judaism. They believe in the Talmud that comes after Christ.
They must have a reason, right?
I just told you the reason, because they follow the Talmud. They interpret the Old Testament with the Talmud, and the Talmud comes after Christianity. It's interpreted by rabbis who reject Christianity.
So you're saying Zechariah, Jeremiah, Micah, Amos, Hosea, it all comes from after Talmud?
Brother. Okay, I'm going to say it again, okay? I'm going to break it down a little bit in more detail, so maybe just give you the benefit of the doubt that you didn't understand what I said, okay? The Hebrew Bible existed prior to Jesus even being born. The Hebrew Bible, the original interpretations, points toward the Messiah, and that Messiah is Christ. You as a Muslim would agree with that, okay? It even gives a timeline as to when the Messiah would come, and it gives a specific timeline that the Messiah comes in the first century. You as a Muslim would agree with that, okay? But the Jews who rejected him later on in the late first century, going into the second century, started to create something called the Talmud. The Talmud is rabbinic commentaries of the Hebrew Bible and how to interpret the Hebrew Bible. The Jews started to take on that interpretation, and those interpretations came from rabbis who directly reject Christ as the Messiah. Therefore, the Jews moving on from then started to interpret the Hebrew Bible differently, which means that they're going to, through that interpretation, reject Jesus as the Messiah.